Before you read the title and think it's a joke, it's not. Hey guys, it's Colton from Colton's House Cars here, and today's topic of video is what do you want, cat? Today's topic of video is a little bit less positive than usual, being that I crashed my car. Now that might be a somewhat dramatic way of saying it, but the point is my car has been damaged and I am completely screwed now, being someone who got in a accident that was technically their fault within their first year of driving. I wasn't being an idiot or anything. It's just something, I mean, it could happen to anyone. I just wasn't paying as much attention as I probably should have been, and this is what ended up happening. I was coming up to a stop sign and there was a car in front of me and they started moving as if they were going to turn. So I assumed they were going to turn, and long story short, I looked to the left at the traffic to check because it seemed like they were going to turn. But while I was doing that, they ended up coming to a stop suddenly, and I did not notice and I did not see in time, and I ended up rear-ending them. So obviously that was pretty much completely and totally my fault. I wasn't paying as much attention as I probably should have been. So this is what ended up happening to the car. The damage really isn't too bad, and the damage on their car is even less so, but it still means it's enough that, I mean, they did not seem like the type of people that would fix their car themselves. So my insurance is about to skyrocket. Oh my goodness, cat, look, I love you, but please go away.
Don't sit right there. Come on.
You're really getting in the way during this video. So obviously the damage isn't really all that bad. It's just some pretty decent sized scuffs and whatnot on the bumper. There's a lot of chipped paint pretty much everywhere, and because the bumper flexed, you can see, like I was complaining about in the video before, the previous owner that painted this bumper didn't have the flex material, whatever it's called, in the paint that you're supposed to, so the whole bumper, all the paint on it, completely and totally cracked. The one thing I'm unsure of exactly how much damage it did so far is this headlight, you can see, doesn't line up with the hood perfectly, which this hood, it's a Seabon carbon fiber hood, and it never really fit 100% perfectly, but you can see it kind of fits a little bit better over here. But basically this headlight ended up getting pushed into the fender and bending this up, cracking this paint, and you can see that this panel gap here is huge now. Like I can fit like an entire finger like in it right here. So that's unfortunate. I have actually done a couple things to the car since the last video with the car in it, which is I re-cleared my carbon fiber hood to get rid of a lot of that oxidation. Turned out pretty well, if it'll go ahead and focus. There's some orange peeling, but you know, that's kind of how it works with spray cans. Overall, I think it was a really good job, but this crack is still here. It's sanded down, it's completely smooth, but if you look really closely, you can see that it is through all the way to the carbon fiber weave. It's not actually through the carbon fiber weave, but it's up to it, which means that the carbon fibers kind of started to get a little bit of discoloration from it. And under the hood, I finally installed the new heat shield. This is an Add W1 heat shield, as you can probably see. It's just a universal heat shield, but honestly, I was shocked. It does go from basically right here down all the way around, and I was very much surprised by just how well this worked, and I was really satisfied for being only a $50 carbon fiber heat shield. It makes the intake itself work a lot better, and yeah, I definitely like it. I just noticed, I hadn't noticed this yet from the impact. Apparently my Nissan badge popped out of place on my engine cover. I'm not entirely sure of how that happened, and I don't think it's gonna stay, but you know. Also, all the clips that hold in the bumper are pretty messed up, but luckily the hood actually still latches. I'm lucky there's not too much damage. Nissan Nassim. Anyway, I guess we can get into the part of the video where I explain why I am completely screwed. I already explained it kind of, sort of, but basically I've only been licensed, well, I actually haven't even been licensed for an entire year yet. I got my license early this year, and obviously now it's late in the year. And that's not good, because now the insurance company sees me as a person that crashed their car into another car within their first year of licensing, even though it's almost no damage, it's not a big deal, nobody got hurt, obviously. Now, of course, they're gonna see this and they're gonna see me as a dangerous driver, and they're going to jack up my rates ridiculously. For this, as well as the Dakota and my Volkswagen. As much as it would seriously stink, I might have to uninsure that during the winter, because I don't have an auto loan on it, so I don't really need to have insurance per se as it's sitting there. Or I could get a lower insurance, like storage insurance. But honestly, after this, I don't know if I'm really gonna be able to afford the insurance on all of these. which is not good. And on top of that, now I have to pay a $500 deductible and a $100 ticket for failure to stop in time to avoid an accident. Anyway guys, I hope this video at least boosted your self-confidence, realizing you're not quite as much of an idiot as me unless you've done the same thing, in which case, sorry, we're stupid together. Anyway guys, if you did enjoy this video, please make sure to leave a like, rate, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already for more car content, hopefully, and I will see you guys later.